Save game. Return to game.
This thing has some kind of mechanical harness. Wearing this harness, perhaps they'll think I'm one of them. It's worth a try.
ID confirmed. Drone guard class, Sector 7. Proceed. Drone guard class not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Crap.
Keep settings. Audio options. Text options. Return to game.
It's some kind of alien child. 2 eyes and 2 arms. A handsome young Cyclops. I hope he can help me.
By the Makers! Grimwall! You're Grimwall! But what are you doing here? Why have you returned to us? I thought Gromna had everything under control.
Grimwall? Is that my name? I don't remember much. Just waking up in this hive and having to battle a few insectoids. I had to use this strange device that I found on the large one.
It's an ID harness. Gromna built them for the insectoids since they lost their sight. With that on, you look like another bug to them. That's why they're not swarming all over you. Look, my name is Graven. We need to talk more. But until the work slows down, I'm stuck here. Afterwards, I'm going back to my pod. We can meet there. My pod's globe code is Grenisser. Use it if you need to get in there for anything.
This monster is also half machine. Who are you?
TikTok. Cybernet technician.
What is your function?
To integrate cybernetic enhancements to the flesh.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
You
delayed your response. I am busy. Return when you can prove the proper authorization. Look, I'm too busy to talk.
Defense mechanism for Graven's pod.
Password.
Renaissir.
Enter.
Wonder if Graven has any good crystals. Graven's tools. A sledgehammer should come in handy.
And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in the troubled remote community of Warrendale, authorities were startled to discover what appears to be a gigantic insect hive attached to Mount Sanitarium close to the ancient mechanical ruins. Details are sketchy at this point, but some sources have estimated that the visible portion of the hive is only a small part of the greater whole. More details on this breaking story as it develops. In an attempt to halt the infestation of the insect horde that is sweeping across our nation, leading entomologist Gromna will lead a team to infiltrate and examine the ever-growing hive. When asked why he was risking his own life on this mission, Gromna simply replied that he was willing to sacrifice anything to stop the infestation. When he heard the news, President Agris said, "Gromna is truly a great man, and we all wish him much success." Today, the nation breathed a collective sigh of relief as word from Gromna finally reached our closest outpost to the hive. Gone for months and presumed dead, it turns out that Gromna's team is not only alive, but they have found a method to slow the horde's infestation. Remaining near the hive,
Abominable furnace. They're dropping cyclopean babies into the furnace. This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well. Now what?
Stop the mill! Kill the pipe! To continue pumping with that damage would overheat the planet!
This insect is hooked up to the machine, and the levers must control the furnace. With that bug gone, I can reach the controls. I'll shut down this abominable furnace. Mechanized arm survived the fire. I wonder if it can be used against them. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated. But now, I'm certain I'll find Graven resting in his pod.
Not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Crap.
Setting. Return to game.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried. I thought something terrible might happen to you at the furnace. Especially since your memory is gone.
No, I don't remember much of anything. I wouldn't even know my own name if you hadn't told me.
Every Cyclopean child knows the name of Grimwall. You're the great hero of the War of the One.
War of the One?
Oh my. You are confused, aren't you? The War of the One was a pivotal point in the history of our people. For years, we had fought the insectoids, neither side gaining ground as the planet was ravaged by countless battles. The Makers, creators of all and of nothing, watched silently for many years before taking action. They spoke to the leaders of both sides through grand visions, declaring that there was to be one final battle for supremacy. The victor would rule the planet, and the defeated race would be forced underground, never to return to the surface again.
We won?
Yes, thanks to you. You destroyed nearly a third of the troops, all by yourself.
If we won, then why are these things back above ground?
No one really knows. Actually, no one really believed the story of the War of the One, or thought that there were any insectoids. Until now.
That evil machine will be silent for a while.
Evil? It's just a furnace, isn't it?
The thing was burning children, Graven. Cyclopean children.
What? But how can this be? Gromna would never allow such a thing to happen.
Gromna? That's the name the bugs were using at the furnace. They said he's giving the orders to burn the children's bodies.
That's absurd. He's my mentor. A brilliant entomologist. He'd never...
What?
Entomologist. He's our foremost specialist on insects. That's why the Peace Council chose him for this mission.
Mission? What?
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put aside her plans of conquest and negotiate a peace treaty. Since then, it's been peaceful for both sides.
I tell you it's true, Graben. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that this Gromna...
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some
Very well. If proof... Graben, Chick-Chock requires authorization to upgrade my ID harness. Who can do that?
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades. But with the increased activity in the Queen's chambers, he remains there almost exclusively. I think we can fool Chick-Chock if I make my position sound important enough.
What should I say?
Tell him that your authorization comes from Graben, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty. That should do it. Take my advice. That harness you're wearing won't get you past every security device. You might want to see the cyber technician for an upgrade.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Where is he?
He is within the Queen's chambers. Since it is the eve of retribution, there is much preparation required. His plan must be executed perfectly.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
Graben, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Graben, for while I search my database for confirmation, my records indicate that Graben is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to scanner for positive age identification.
Looks like an operating table. Eve of retribution?
Are you?
Eve of
Are your memory pathways in need of service? The eve of retribution is known by us all. As of tomorrow, we will return to our rightful position as the dominating race of the planet. Under the guise of peace, we shall collect a debt that has been unpaid for decades.
furnace operator's mechanical limb. A large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters. It would... I can't do that. An insectoid pincher. The edges are sharp. Who designed these? Where? What?
Your memory banks must be fluctuating.
How will this gift aid us?
Without the speed of cybernetics, we would be vulnerable to the nuclear fire which the enemy controls. Incinerate it before we even reach the city. But with the aid of cybernetics, we will be swarming within the walls of the capital before their hands can even reach the launch buttons. The dawn will bring the age of the insectoid. It is inevitable.
Looks like an operating table. Some kind of scanning unit.
Age requirements verified. Upgrade authorized. Step forward to have ID harness upgraded. Prepare for upgrade treatment.
Treatment? What treatment?
A treatment. They found a way to slow down the disease. It says here that a Dr. Morgan was ultimately responsible for developing the DNAV treatment. Didn't you study with the Dr. Morgan back in med school?
I was still a sophomore when he earned his doctorate.
Well, the treatment's called HOPE. It's supposed to decelerate the growth of the DNAV, almost doubling the lifespan of affected children.
The Aztecs found a way to survive the plague of Quetzalcoatl without conventional modern medicine. Well, hey, if Morgan is close to a cure, a true cure, then maybe he can use another set of hands. Maybe it's time to pack up here and go home.
Dizzy. Can't concentrate.
Royal Guard class confirmed. Enter.
Yes! Cyclops babies! In bottles?
Dr. Morgan? What test is this?
Ah, Max. You're just in time. This is a test of the subject's threshold. The serum will travel directly to the neurotransmitters of the brain and without actually harming the monkey, cause it to feel excruciating pain all over its body.
What? That's not an experiment! It's torture! What possible purpose?
When you outrank me in lab years, Max, you can question the methods. I see the potential fruits of our research, and that justifies the means. A valuable lesson in scientific research, Max. In layman's terms, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Dizzy. Can't concentrate. This Cyclops is half bug. Who are you?
Gritza.
Ritza?
Yes, that's my name. Gangplank.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
From Team.
Team? What team is that?
Search. Research.
Romna? He was your leader and betrayer? How did he betray you?
Betrayer. He did this to me. my body. Not Cyclops anymore.
What has he done to you? What?
Wants to...
What? I don't know. What are you doing here?
My duty.
What duty is...
Tend the young ones. They are fragile children.
These bottles...
Those grumblers.
I'll burn all of these grubs before I leave here. A tube or tunnel of some sort. I wonder how it can be activated. No, my strength will break the bottle. I need something to cut it free. Grab. And I brought you the proof you asked for, Graven. Are you going to help me?
By the Makers. Yes, of course. I suppose we should search Gromna's pod. Come on. I have his globe code.
I've seen your fellow team members in the Queen's chambers. Gromna has interchanged their lower bodies with insectoid anatomy.
What? I haven't seen them since. We must save them.
I'm sorry, Graven, but their minds are gone. It's too late.
May the Makers preserve their souls.
What's the globe code, Graven?
Immortal. That's the word to unlock the door.
Password?
Immortal. Enter.
What are those?
They appear to be schematics of some kind. Judging by the shape and general mass, I'd say they were diagrams of the Great Machine.
Great Machine? What's that?
It's the huge round piece of machinery that sits on the edge.
What?
According to these notes, 2 parts may have been removed to aid the insectoids. I need to visit the Great Machine and see for myself.
Mutilated grubs? What is Gromna doing with them? This pillow appears to be rather lumpy. Aha! A key! A key. Control device. It seems to be generating an odd sound. A tube or tunnel of some sort. A sound. Must I pass through the bowels of the monster?
Hello, my children. Yes,
father is here. Father is here. Yes, my children.
What have they done to this poor fellow? He's got an insectoid body. Who are you?
I am Grundle.
I am Grimwald.
Grimwald, the hero. Too late to save us now, hero.
Where are you from?
The research team sent to investigate the insectoids.
Sent by who?
Council of Peace sent us to stop the plague of insectoids.
Plague? You mean the insects were going to take over the cities below?
Yes.
You mean the peace treaty?
Peace treaty? Hell no. He's helping the bugs get struck.
What?
Already too late.
Rhonda is a traitor!
Traitor.
Team? What team is that? What are you doing here?
I feed the
These aren't
real enough for the queen to feed on.
By the makers! Children in cages! Everything I see in this place enrages me more! The grubs make noise. For what purpose? These grubs are making some kind of faint noise. I wonder... Ugh! Blood is being drained by this infernal machinery. This looks like part of the great machine, but I can't move it. Gravens? A piece of machinery. I hope this is what Graven wanted. She's half bug, but she still seems aware as a Cyclops. Who are you?
Gorilla. I'm surprised to see another Cyclops in the hive, especially in the Queen's chamber.
I am Grimwald.
The Grimwald of the war? But how can this be? It must be a sign.
Where are you from?
The city, of course. I was part of Grona's research team before.
I don't understand. How did Gromna betray your team?
It's a little complicated, but I've managed to piece it all together. I can tell you the whole story if you...
I don't have much time, but I'd like to hear your story.
I'll keep it brief. After we were captured, the Queen was...
I don't understand. How does this surgery fit into the insectoid's plans?
It doesn't. Gromna has his own agenda. He seeks to unlock the secret of immortality. The insectoids have a greater metabolism than us, so he hopes to merge the two species and cybernetic enhancements in order.
Why do you stay here? Why not just escape?
We are part insectoid. We must obey the Queen's will, whether we want to or not. I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. One of the unfortunate side effects of merging our two species is dementia. Soon, I'll be quite mad, just like the rest.
What do you do here?
I tend to the clones, monitoring their life signs. When they are near the end, I must call for a drone to remove it and carry its body down to the furnace. Then another drone brings up another clone. I do what I can to make their short lives a little less painful. It saddens me to see them suffer so.
How does this thing work?
It's basically a large transfusion machine. Blood is drawn out of the clones and fed to the Queen.
Is there any way to shut it down?
Not that I know of. Gromna built it himself with...
Must I pass through the bowels of the monster? Huh?
Oh, great. Now I'm stranded here.
Sorry. This flimsy stuff was... crap. Have you figured out the purpose of the machine?
Part of it. But I need time to properly study it. Gromna has removed 2 pieces from it. Generators of some kind. I need to attach the missing pieces to get the machine running again. Unfortunately, only Gromna knows where they are.
No, I'm not... That won't solve anything. Their blood is being drained by this infernal machinery. That won't solve. I'll have to climb up there somehow. After long ages of waiting, the time has come. Today you assemble as outsiders, invaders. Tomorrow, your troops will sweep down upon the city in a murderous wave of retribution. For too long, you have known suffering. You have dwelt beneath the surface and watched your aggressors live in lands where you once lived. Will you remain underground forever? Can you endure this terrible injustice for one more day? I am one of them. I have been oppressed by your enemy. They laughed at me and my work. The very work which has given you your new cybernetic enhancements. Technology which will mow down all opposition in the coming war. Which will allow you to overrun the capital city of Frontera and assume your rightful place as rulers of this planet. Your planet! Your time has come. Tomorrow's end will see the end of the Cyclopean Age and the dawn of the Insectoids! Trolls of some sort, their purpose unknown. I'd best leave them alone for now. Too big to carry down the rope. Even with 4 hands, that would be difficult. I must find another way. Piece of machinery. I hope this is what... Too big to carry down the rope. With 4 hands, that would be difficult. I must find another way. seem to mark an entrance to nowhere. That would harm even... Even the doorway is blocked by a living wall of worms. Stand to look at these beasts. Piece of...
Oof! Where did you...
It was powering some type of machine that drained the blood out of the children and fed the queen.
This is awful! How could I have been so wrong about...
DNA test cycle initiated.
Perfect! Exactly. No!
Molecular cohesion negative.
Damn it!
What is it?
It appears to be a miniature wormhole.
Where does it lead?
Nowhere right now. Think of this as a hallway with only one door open. Until another door can be opened, this doesn't lead anywhere.
What about the second missing piece?
That could be it. Wherever it is, you must hurry and find it before the peace treaty tomorrow. Something tells me that it's nothing more than a clever disguise for a more sinister plot. That's it! All along. It's been so simple.
Could it be? My God, that's it! All along, the answer has been right here! Right in front of my eyes the whole time!
Now what? The whole damn hive will be bearing down on us any second now.
Hold on. I figured it out. The second piece serves as a compass for the wormhole. With this I can open a doorway anywhere. I'm setting the coordinates for the chambers of the Peace Council. When we tell them about Gromna, they'll launch a preemptive nuclear strike against the Hive. That's it!
You've done some incredible work, Max. It's really a shame.
Now where am I? Cyclops? Bugs? Mother? All of these monsters must mean something, but what?
Save game. Delete game. Return to game.
Need to get out of here. That door's the only way.
Beware.
Why? Who conspires against me?
I can only say that if you leave, it will mean this person's downfall. But your time is short. Waste not fruitless questions on me. The temperature is dropping. They want you to sleep, like me.
Forever?
You must escape this cold tomb, for there are other secrets frozen in time.
Must open the door and get out of here. Damn! Must open the door and get out of here. shut. Lord knows how many bodies have gone into this oven. The tag on this body says 7. No, maybe some... There are no names on these tags. This just says 6. A bunch of tools in here. A monkey wrench.
Turn to game.
What the hell are you doing?
Excuse me?
Cutting my research department in half? Pulling most of my funding, despite the fact that my department, my research is coming remarkably close to a cure?
Oh, your research. May I remind you that the Mercy Foundation was created around the success of my hope drug, not vague promises of a cure? Rather than wasting resources on an entirely new path, you need to channel your energies toward making the hope drug better. I thought that a few cutbacks would communicate this to you. Maybe you're not as bright as I thought.
You know, I think I figured you out. You're not interested in a cure. You just want hope to bring you more prestige, more money. I wish I understood. An empty brass urn. A book of matches. Dr. Morgan has an iron bust of himself. Pretentious. Nice oak desk. Sturdy. I need something to bust through this wall. Interesting style. At least it's not a gargoyle. The tree, it moves! The tree, it... doors have frozen shut. Oh, this isn't working. Oh, this isn't... No, maybe something else. Maybe something... No... Maybe... The tag on this body says 2. Iron... Iron... Yes! I smell gas. Must be an open valve nearby. Pipe valve. No, maybe something else. How do I start up this gruesome thing? Aha! Matches. No, I don't think so. That would hurt. Yuck. This isn't anyone I know. A glass eye. Don't think the owner will miss it. The doors have frozen shut. A pipe U-joint. Matches. Now I just need some cigarettes. A glass eye. A pipe U-joint. A monkey wrench. The doors have frozen shut. Stone says, Eric R. Get to work, you maggots. Interesting style. At least it's not a gargoyle. Match an empty brass urn. Not a good... This door is locked. Dr. Morgan has an iron bust of himself. Pretentious. Someone wrote the number 2 here. The sunrise figured largely into Aztec culture. Number 3 is written on this page. In this carving, the sun in the valley represents a king on his throne. A small circle at the bottom of the hieroglyph symbolizes the king's subject and the world at his feet. Looks like there was a picture, but it's been ripped out. sculptor conveniently forgot her shirt. What's she holding? The sculptor conveniently forgot her shirt. What's she holding? Difficult to read. Isn't there an old trick about rubbing soot on worn carvings to make them legible? An brass. The ashes show faint scratches. A name, Paul Stark. Headstone, Stephen B., composed as a musician, now decomposing. Maybe some... That's not gonna happen. Headstone, Steve... This door is locked. A bunch of...
Save game. Return to game.
Doors have frozen shut. Matches. Now I'd really love to. A monkey. That's not good. No, I don't think so. I can't use them. Monkey. I'd really love to. That's not good. This pipe is cold. A pipe U-joint. A monkey. That ought to defrost this whole building. It feels much warmer in here.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Somebody help me. I'm not dead.
Not from here. How am I supposed to get this? This drawer is empty. Someone's alive in there. An old man. He looks cold. Who are you?
My name's Arthur.
What are you doing in the drawer?
Last thing I remember.
On the rooftop?
Could be. I don't know for sure. It was raining. I smelled blood. Dr. Morgan was there. He looked at me and said I was too damn old for his purposes, and I thought
Being in that drawer is enough to scare anyone.
Darn right. Dark and closed in. Terrible cold. God, that awful scratching.
It was a bit chilly in there.
Chilly?
Yes, I did.
Well, it's
scratching.
Can't say for sure. Just remember...
Nearby where? Out there?
It's kind of disorienting in there, you know. It sounded muffled, but...
Morgan, he was...
Sir, a stack of Bibles. I saw it. His arms are...
This drawer is empty. This drawer is empty. What's the point? No one in this one. Empty. Wait a second. There are scratches all over the inside. It's dark in here. I can't quite make out what these scratches are. These scratches don't look arbitrary. Was someone trying to communicate something? Now... That was an eye-opening experience. Speak to me, tree, lest your eyes nest with birds.
Why have you summoned me, stranger? Normally it is the man with the glass eye who speaks the words of commandment.
I'm afraid he's dead, but he left behind the cryptic message that led me to you.
Very well. What is it that you seek?
Who are you?
My name is Malus Ionsis. I am the guardian of the light.
How do you guard the light? It's all around us.
Fool! The light. It is housed within the heart of ancient mighty warriors. They alone understand the true meaning of sacrifice.
I don't understand. What do you sacrifice?
Freedom. Movement. Growth. My limbs ache to stretch upwards into the nurturing sunlight. Yet I must remain steadfast, lest my trunk stray from its position in the grove. I am he who must remain in place.
Why must the grove be protected?
Greed, pride, evil. These aspects of humanity threaten all life. Thus I remain, and none may pass. Save one.
Who?
The Creator.
The Creator?
Yes. By his name only shall I be swayed from my place.
In the name of your Creator, Paul Stark, I command you to move aside.
Paul Stark, the Creator. He who planted my seed and gave me life. In his name, I do as commanded.
Strange place for such a thing. Is that a crystal heart? Strange. Strange and wonderful prism. It seems to focus the light that passes through it. Yes, the light! It's opening the door!
Well, Max, I don't know how you found me, but you're too late. I'm leaving now. Leaving you here with the rest of the dead people.
Damn you, Morgan!
Huh, looks like an Aztec calendar. But something's wrong. There's a device hooked up to it. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. The secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols. The secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols. Statue of an Aztec warrior. It looks almost lifelike. phone. Oh, just my luck. It's dead. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. The secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. secret to activating the device appears to be the use of 5 distinct symbols. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. Statue of an Aztec warrior. It looks almost lifelike. Number 3 is written on this page. In this carving, the sun in the valley represents a king on his throne. A small circle at the bottom of the hieroglyph symbolizes the king's subject and the world at his feet. Looks like there was a picture, but it's been ripped out. Someone wrote the number 2 here. The sunrise figured largely into Aztec culture. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. Number 5 is written next to this passage. Spoken rituals, visual elements, even the placement of participants all conformed to the balance between 2 states. Number 5 is written next to this passage. Spoken rituals, visual elements, even the placement of participants all conformed to the balance between two states. Their cosmic structure was simple, Earth below in the form of twin mountains, the sun and stars above. Over these, another world exists, one beyond this life. There's a number 1 written next to this passage. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. Number 5 is written next to this passage. Spoken rituals, visual elements, even the placement of participants all conformed to the balance between two states. This isn't a normal Aztec calendar. Some of the parts move. What the?
Here is the woman whose magic summoned me. Old woman, what is your station?
By the Great Spirits, you have arrived. I thought your arrival to be merely a vision, but here you stand. O Mech, the holy warrior. Praise the gods.
Still your tongue, old crone. I asked your station. What is it?
Forgive me. My name is Titio. I am the village oracle.
Why have you come to greet me, old one? Where is the village chieftain?
He is repairing the village, great one. Forgive us, for we are few in number.
What of this village? Why was I summoned?
It is Quetzalcoatl, Holy One. He has returned.
What nonsense is this? He sits on his majestic throne in the heavens, not in this pathetic dung heap of a village.
Oh, no, Sacred One. He truly has returned, just as prophesied.
If you speak the truth, then I must see him. Where is he?
He stands atop the angry mountain, your grand...
The Jaguar Temple still stands?
Yes. It stood both the flood and the rock slide. He intends to melt the very stones of the temple itself.
Your tale told of the shaven-head Otanmi warriors. Where are they?
Quetzalcoatl slaughtered them as if they were children. And now their shades roam the land, trapped here by his wicked magic.
Shades, eh? Can they not fight still in these new forms?
Nay, fearless one, they are but lost souls, trapped between life and death. They're in...
His soul still dwells here. Spirit, what say you?
Shame.
What name did you go by?
Myself, bearer of war, son of Tetzatl.
You are the son of Tetzatl?
Yes, wise, elder.
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
Veteran of many battles, younger brother of Tetzatl.
Why do you hang your head in shame, brave one?
Could not defeat one warrior. All our clan failed to stop just.
He too has been slain by the evil god. Spirits, what say you?
Failed. All. Could not defeat one.
What name did you go by in this world? You were the war chief? What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
War chief.
Do you judge yourself a failure? How can that be when you have died in honor on the battlefield?
Honor not. Failed village. Defeated. Why?
This spirit is restless for justice. Spirit, what say you?
Village. Doomed. My dishonor.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Ometok. The fearless one.
How did you earn such a title, Shade?
Fought like wild jaguar in battle.
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
New blood, young to tribe, yet not youngest, older than Zealomen.
Fear not, young warrior. The village is not doomed as long as I draw breath.
So,
what name did you go by?
Ometok, the fearless one.
What was your station as...
New blood, young to tribe, yet not youngest, older than...
You were the war chief?
Yes.
What was your station as warrior?
War chief.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Excalibur. Eldest war chief. Elder brother to Huitzala.
What was your station?
Veteran of many battles. Younger brother of Mixcatl.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Oizelon, bearer of war, son of cattle, village with.
What does this noble warrior seek? I cannot go that way. This one appears to have died very young. Spirit! What name did you go by in this?
Silonet.
Was this but your first battle? What was your station as
youngest of?
Honor comes with courage, young spirit. Your courage.
You must find blood that springs from a holy heart, and a heart which does not bleed. Place these two offerings in the bowls before you, and then you may enter the Temple of the Jaguar.
Save game. Return to game.
An unhappy spirit. Spirit, what say you? What name did you go by in this?
Hunt the waters. Bounty of the sea.
A fisherman?
Yes.
What was your station as a warrior, spirit?
Young I was, but older than Ometon.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Epic Hawk. Hunt the waters.
A fisherman? Why do you stand
where I fall? Temple of wind.
I mean no harm.
I
You are confused, lost warrior. I speak the truth. Quetzalcoatl is my enemy as well. Step aside so that I accept a gift for your wife? A necklace? Simple enough.
How special is this? Crafted for her.
Who was your wife?
She.
I meant her name.
Reveal not. Harm her.
Can one woman's sorrow be so great? Woman! What?
Forgive me, O Holy One.
Who was your husband?
His name was Tepiktok. He was a warrior.
I have seen that the water temple is flooded.
Yes, by the evil one's doing.
Why does this woman worry so? Woman, what say you?
Olmec, you have...
Yes, your prayers reach me.
I am the wife of the chief.
Why was your husband spared?
He was praying inside the temple of the Jaguar when the evil one came. By the time the echoes of death reached him, the battle was over. He emerged to find nearly the entire village destroyed. He was bound by tradition to become chieftain.
What happened during the battle?
At first, when we saw our...
What magics did he wield?
He caused a massive wave to come down and crush the Temple of Water.
You speak of tradition as though it is undesirable. Your husband should be honored to be chieftain.
But Olmec, oh wise one, it...
Who remains in the village?
There are but a handful of us left. My husband does...
She was killed in the battle.
My husband insists that she was crushed beneath the boulders which destroyed the village.
You speak as though you
I cannot help myself.
This lowly worker appears strong and proud. You there, what?
I was the stonemason. Now I am Billy.
I am Olmec. Holy...
I do. You may frighten the others, but you'll get no such satisfaction from me. Where were you when we needed you most?
You say I am late, but you are wrong.
Is that so? My precious daughter lies...
You say your daughter is dead?
She was in her hut when the rocks fell. Look around you. Death is everywhere.
You say you were the stonemason?
Yes, that is...
There are worse fates.
I know.
His punishment is swift.
Yes.
Mason, I would have a word with you.
The fisherman? His...
Yes.
Very well.
An empty copper bowl. It must have been used for sacrifices. A truly venerable woman. Old woman!
I did it.
What do you mean by that?
Sound as zealous as...
What man would be...
Ah! The cattle. The witch is my husband. He fathered 2 fine warriors with me.
What errand do you speak of?
He plans on fighting that bastard.
Where are your 2 sons? Did they die?
Yes. Quetzalcoatl shattered their bodies as though they were made of...
What is that you are mixing?
Nothing important, Holy One.
I have spoken with the Mason Dead One. He will deliver the gift as promised.
Honorable.
Big totem pole. There. The way is open to me. Boulders are no match for the mighty Olmec. must be the stonemason's daughter. Your parents miss you greatly. I will take you home.
Gotulkyu, my daughter, you have returned from death.
Fool! She was trapped within the temple. Had you not been so stubborn and full of self-pity, you would have realized that.
Oh, my precious daughter! I'm so sorry. Go see your mother. She misses you terribly.
These gongs produce music. The wind totem. A large statue. Violent earth magic has made it unstable. They have honored Quetzalcoatl with this statue, and he repays them with destruction. Spirit, what say you?
Bitter.
What name did you go by?
Theodore. This warrior.
What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
In my prime. Older than Tick-Tock. Young.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Theodore. This warrior. Shaven head Otanmi.
The shaven head Otanmi?
Yes.
The wind. Perhaps such an action is... Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. Innocence crushed in the fist of the evil god.
You fool. You cannot touch me. In death I have gained much power. The souls of the shaved head autonomy feed my magic.
He is too powerful. I must find a way to destroy the evil one. Perhaps I may find some magical talismans nearby. An empty copper bowl. It must have been used for sacrifice. They have honored Quetzalcoatl with this statue. The jaguar head. It speaks.
Most sacred warrior, you must find blood that springs from a holy heart, and a heart which does not bleed. Place these two offerings in the bowls before you, and then you may enter the Temple of the Jaguar.
I have found your...
Oh, thank you.
The jewelry suits you well with...
Thank you, old man. You have brought much happiness.
Clearly, this is the Temple of... Carved stone. It seems to be a piece of something greater. Images carved in stone. Somehow these hold the key to the water temple. By the gods. As a fisherman, you must be familiar with the water temple. What do you know of the carvings that mark the inner wall?
Sacred place devout may pass, to pray within the cool walls. Speak creed, live creed.
What creed?
The creed, life, water, creed.
What? You babble, Shade!
Creed.
I accept your challenge. Who was your I meant her name. Sad one, I have...
Is he well?
The spirits are not as you and I. They speak in broken words and thoughts. When I asked of the carvings of the temple, he repeated the word creed to me. Do you know what this word means?
He lived by the fisherman's creed. He would often chant it to himself during prayer. The words are as follows. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly. For if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
Repeat the fisherman's creed to me.
Yes, Holy One. It is this. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly. For if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
Images carved in stone. Somehow these hold the key to the water temple. Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. The Water Totem. A ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important. A tree growing in the lava. Oh, Ruby. Now what? What more can I do? The water totem. A ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important. It defies comprehension. No. An empty copper bowl. It must have been used for sacrifices. A ruby... Many have been sacrificed on this spot. Some for good, some for evil. A ruby... That would be food. A river of the earth's blood, flowing freely now that the statue has moved. A tree growing in the lava. An empty copper bowl. The wind totem. The what? I can't use that. Is this old one preparing for battle? Old man!
I say that the end is near.
What name do you go by?
My name is Tezekata. I am the village's last hope. It is my duty as village witch to destroy this devil who plagues us.
What is this pod you...
The sacred pod.
Why is that?
It clings to the...
How does the tree survive if it is surrounded by fire?
It is magic.
There must be some way.
Perhaps the ancient rite of...
Rite of the warrior? What?
It is old indeed, wise one.
Then I will go through the trial.
Forgive me, sacred one. I cannot.
Why do you sit?
Harsh word.
How do you expect to defeat a...
I don't.
You would sacrifice...
It must be.
What spell are you preparing?
It is called the Spear.
I see the temples are near...
Yes. The totems may be engraved.
What totems are you speaking of?
The statue.
Your wife...
She knows what I plan.
Another hut. The air around it smells of magic. Your husband is a brave man.
And what of me? I need his protection more than the...
Still your selfish tongue, Crone. He does...
You are as much of a fool.
What errand do you... I have found your daughter, Mason.
You
You are truly honorable, old man.
Enough groveling, chieftain. Get on with it.
Yes, of course. There are 2 stages to the ritual. The first, an act of bravery and heroism. You've already shown that by returning my daughter to me. Second, you must recite the names of the warriors who have come before you, in order of their lineage.
I'd like to undergo the second stage of the ritual.
Do you know all 6 names of the warriors who came before you?
Yes, I do.
Then let us begin, Olmec. Name the 6 warriors, starting with the youngest and ending with the eldest.
Zilunen. Ometak. Tipetak. Santiotu. Witzlap. Mixquartal.
You are most wise, Grand Olmec. You are now ready for the ancient magics of the land, handed down to me by my father and his father before him. To protect you from the mighty elements, I must combine your stone flesh with my blood and the magics of the earth. This will create a temporary magical barrier between yourself and the forces of nature.
How long will it last?
Not long. You must be swift in your quest. Blood of the holy, flesh of the warrior, married to the heart of the land, a union of protection and power. Hear my prayers for divine conjuring. Bring forth the sacred magics of the deep earth to shield this noble warrior from the harsh elements. It is done. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, Olmec. The fate of our village lies in your hands.
This must be the pod of my ruby fish. This must... What more can I do? These inanimate objects... That would be food.
Most sacred warrior, you must find blood that springs from a holy heart, and a heart which does not bleed. Place these 2 offerings in the bowls before you, and then you may enter the Temple of the Jaguar.
A ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important. A ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important. No, that's useless. These in... An empty copper bowl. Now what? I have the pot of might, Old One. Here, work your magic.
Very good. Thank you, Sacred One. I will begin at once. I go to fulfill my destiny. May my sacrifice save the village.
That would surely, such an action is such an action. Although honorable in your sacrifice, the village is still in danger, Old One. Quetzalcoatl has powerful... Mask? What mask?
Death mask.
Where is it?
Below.
An empty... A crystal heart.
Holy warrior, an honorable offering is made, but still more is required before the temple door will open. Seek the blood that flows from the sacred heart and place it in the second bowl.
A ruby... A sacrifice.
The offerings are accepted. The Jaguar Temple door opens before sacred Olmec.
Stone wheels, set to turn for some strange purpose. The Jaguar Totem. The Jaguar's power is revealed. Enough games! Yield before Olmec! The wind. Perhaps another time. It defies comprehension. The
Delete game. Save game.